Someone's losing their win rate.
Well, that's going to change for one of them here before we're done. All right, so we're going to get into this first game here. Again, I'm very interested in seeing how these two perform against each other.
T1 on defense, Secret on attack.
They feel like they see the flaws in their play and they're trying to
Got a
hone in
lot
on
of
that.
util for this
Team Secret,
one.
man, when they're on, they look unstoppable. The question is, are they going to be on today?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think that for both of these teams, we
T1
saw that,
take early C control. Secret take early A control.
Player Munchkin as well, always.
They're not going searching
doing
on
a
C
great
at the
job
moment as well.
in
It's literally just like a
role
punish.
that exists here in the Valorant. The guys who are getting a lot of kills. As here's Ban right.
Oh
in.
my.
Oh, that was a sick flick.
Oh, he got the kill
Ban
behind.
gets two. Jeremy
There's
takes
no
it
way.
back. They're into A right now, but they can't quite get the plant. Munchkin here with the lurk. He does fire down on the drone. Gonna go back to the second wall. Jesse with the plant. Munchkin does eventually get that to connect. Still making him work
This
here.
does
Just
not
two
look
left
convincing
right
at the
now for Team
moment.
Secret. Oh, but now there's two left
I'm
over
not
here from
convinced.
T1.
Yeah, coming from another angle, Team Secret dispatched to the first two, so maybe Jeremy's got the lineups. He's got one. He sees him around the box, but he cannot
Holy
win.
hell.
That last
Maybe everyone's a
duel.
little bit
Jeremy
nervous
is
at
going
the
to take
beginning. There was
That's
some
close,
weird
exciting
shots.
pistol round. T1 puts the first win on the board.
Nicely
with
done though,
Fuse.
getting this one. I think, yeah, I
I
think
gotta say a great start here.
maybe not
Really
too much of a
interested to see
warm-up.
T1 have
I'm
the
hoping
hold
it will
there
get a
for
little bit better
on
than
site,
this.
and eventually get the
This
retake.
was nice though. I
Van
can't
here
believe
with just an
the
explosive
poor,
push
who is it,
right
Borkum?
out.
Dude,
Getting
it's
two
devastating.
classic burst down in the face.
The second kill was the guy behind
Everyone looked
Jeremy,
shaky. Oh, it
actually.
looked really
So,
shaky, yeah.
Kind of interesting how that played out. Obviously,
Really,
the first
really
play
shaky.
was, God tier. And yeah, it's going to put T1 on the board here on attacker side on Lotus. Very good start for them.
Got Saya
Right,
now,
in terms of this one, we
here
got
with the
no
Marshall.
rifles into it.
Looking
And
for
we're
him.
behind a
Everybody else
Marshall.
spectered up. And we're going to have a 1-3-1 split here. Team Secret's going to see if they can't get any intel. They do get pinged there by the bird earlier.
Yeah. Bird doesn't have a name, neither does the dog. Their names
No.
are Bird and Dog.
Yes.
In case you were wondering, like.
That's the bird's name is Hawk, but that's not very descriptive.
None
Heavy
of this
priority
Trailblazer
of
nonsense.
the
Yeah,
armor.
I don't want to hear that. It's a bird.
Starting
Or
to
it's a
get this
dog
all
at
kind of close.
And cabbages, of course.
Might not be here for the first fight, but potentially second one.
We've got a small push up here into C. Got Ban ready to
Rotate
proceed.
comes in.
Said
Molly's
push.
nice. Second Molly's nice.
So far, they've managed to get dubstep in deep, but they haven't quite made the
Damn,
full
they
infiltration.
handled
Ban
this
against
really
them
well.
with
I
good
like the,
defense. Gonna rotate down here and get two.
He is so
was
aggressive.
cool.
This is
That was
crazy.
really nicely
What?
done.
He didn't even have to do
I like
that.
this. I like the
he got
Molly
a
here
first
to
pick,
stop
he
them
could've
going
went,
in. They
"Oh,
had
they're
the
all
smoke.
swarmed
Reactive
up
Molly
and
here, and then the
under
dog
eco
doing
round." No,
this
he's like,
pathing. That was
you know
cool.
what? I ran out of bullets on my Spectre after I
But she
swung
handled
the
that
second
really
time.
well.
Let me take out my classic
I know it's an
now
eco,
and get
but
another
I
kill.
like what I saw.
My classic play worked out well in round one. I might as well try again in round two. Look at this. Switches it out. Gotcha.
Could have just backed off, waited for some teammates. Nope.
And making it look easy. I'm going to be watching Ban for the next couple of rounds here.
He's been
I'm kind
sick
of close
the
to
last
his
couple
ult.
weeks, so
Jeremy kind
by
of close
sick,
to
I
his
mean
ult. We get
playing
the
very
full
well.
bonuses.
Yes,
Not great.
actually ill or anything
We
like that.
just got
Right,
rid
T1
of
here with
a
budget round. Can they make it work,
Interesting.
or is Team Secret going to get the round they're
got
supposed to
rid
win
of a
after losing the last
Marshall
two?
and picked up a Stinger.
Well, see that T1 now they have pushed up onto the A rubble area. Just expecting the push from Team Secret.
Wanting to shut this down. There is a
Trying to
lot of
come in
people here.
now.
This might work for
It's going to be a
T1.
small push here from T1. Dubstep fights back, but Zane and Carpe too good.
Yeah, and they had the
Jeremy,
perfect
last
shutdown
one standing
bonus
in an
round.
impossible situation. Carpe,
Won cleanly.
wow,
How many
shot to
upgrades
the
do we get?
dome. And that's going to be the third win. And you know,
That's
we were
not
talking
getting
about
there in
like, this is
time.
going to be really hard to call. And we're not choosing to
Okay,
take this
3
before we
upgrades.
started.
Didn't manage to get the extra
T1
one.
is
They get the
playing
op.
out of their minds right
They
now.
get the op out
They've
against
First
the
3
eco.
rounds have all been
Didn't want to wait that extra
very
round.
well.
Getting out
And
now.
they've got very good setups on every position. They're very ready to just sort of intercept.
This was
the
nice though. This
attack
was a nice
and
plan
shut
from
it
T1,
down.
just letting them
Absolutely.
get
So
out,
we've
and then
got
they
a
have.
very
So
tough
it's not like your
round
normal
4
shutdown
here.
over towards
It's
A.
gonna
They
be
literally
budget
want them to get
guns,
out through the
Carbo
choke point,
guns
and
here,
then they're doing
for
everything.
Team
Flash
Secret, but
rounds,
they're gonna need to
and
find
then punish
something
them
here.
once they've got out of the
I mean,
choke point
T1
in
were
this
pushed
area.
out,
It was
Team
really
Secret
cool. It's
knew
really
it.
nice.
They say, oh, Saya
nicely
player
done.
has an operator already, and he's already taking names.
Yeah, they were
gonna
not
miss his
expecting
first
the
shot.
AWP this early.
Borkum peeks over here. Saya unfazed, ready to get another kill and pull away.
Bacan, what's up?
Just around box.
What on
Nobody
earth are you
there
saying,
yet.
Bacan?
Borkum is on the other side, but it looks like they're going to try to find some footing over by Mound now.
Carpe.
Nice info, at least.
Got some help as well. 2 members. Saya player not able
Nice
to hit
info,
that shot.
nice damage.
Yeah, whiffs the shot. They're going to collapse.
What's the
back
timing
onto
like on this?
C.
Turret's
Team
gonna spot,
Secret
though.
not really able to, make any ground here. They may loop back up into B. It looks like they're going to try to smoke this out, but it's going to be pretty quickly that T1 can react and try to close in here.
They've done the hard. They've done the hard part of closing the distance. Why do I feel like this Bucky's gonna?
Try to take some very close
Okay, I
fights.
thought the Bucky was gonna push over towards the site. I'm less
Saw
worried
that
now.
Munchkin was alone there and that he was smoked off, so they just say, hey, free plant on B, they get it. Borkum is paranoia,
Damn,
and
nice
Munchkin
chance.
is just going to take 2.
Munchkin clears it out with ease.
Yeah, I
Take
can't
the
imagine the
views now.
Bucky's gonna do great
Jesse
here.
here with the shotgun. And are they just going to commit to this? They're going to let it get halfway.
Oh, I mean maybe.
Oh,
Okay, keeping this one really
nasty
clean.
win there. And
And
that's
they're
gonna
gonna get
be
the
an
ult over
entire
towards
T1
Carpe
team
as well.
alive, pockets deep with
They are
credits.
so close to so many ults.
Operator
Interesting that they
rifles
wanted to
going to
prioritize
round
this ult
5.
over the
Yeah.
Killjoy ult.
And this is not the normal ebb and flow of a Valorant match. And the truth is, this round 5 is going to be even more important now here for Team Secret because if they
Okay,
can
that's a
start
good
to
sign, Bacan.
get it together, it's going to be such a huge
Actually
disparity
sleeping
that
for
it should be a
once.
smooth sailing second half here for T1.
4 rounds on the
Munchkin
defense
5
side,
above
it's
Ben, 4 and
crazy
5,
good.
2
Money's
grab.
out of control.
Munchkin 6 and 1,
Money
Van 5 and
is
1,
in the
Carpe
bin
4
for
and
Team Secret. They do have
So,
Killjoy ult. They're
you know,
kind of
in
close to a
total, they
lot of
only
ults
have
if they get 2 ults on everyone.
6 deaths so far in 4 rounds.
They get out over
Pretty
towards
dominant
A.
stuff from T1.
Right,
Damn,
good
they
setup
had
over here
some-
for T1. A very hard position to try to slip into. And let's not forget, we got Ban over here ready.
This is weird. They
already
had
performed amazing.
T1 have a lot of set react. Tier
Already
1 looks
looking
really good on
MVP
this map
like,
at the moment. They have a lot of set
only
reactions.
4
They have
rounds
3
in.
people here, even though they took A, but they did 2
Team
people.
Secret, a little bit
Everyone
cautious
kind
here.
of swapped
They
their
don't wanna
positions.
overextend. They know Saya's somewhere on the map with
Yampy.
the
Oh,
operator.
Yampy, I've got
Saya
something to
stays
show
all
you.
the way out by Mound, so
Chat, everyone spam
operator
the
isn't there
piggy.
just
On my...
yet. And we're gonna have a small push
Yampy,
here
thank you for the
from
raid. Yampy, thank you for the 20 months as well.
Very slow push in.
Everyone
so
gonna quickly
far
spam the
as
piggy
getting
emote so
some
Yampy can
cloud
see it.
bursts down as they make their way onto the A site.
Envy gets one, Dubstep gets another,
Hopefully he hasn't gone, he's still here.
and they're doing everything they need to do. Carpe tries to put up a good fight, but the numbers had already been thinned
It's
out.
good, right?
Would not be
It's
surprised
sick.
if we just see
Okay,
Saya
enjoy your day, dude. Thank you for the raid, mate.
try to bring this operator into the next round. So a likely first
Raiders,
round
what's
win
up?
here for Team
I hope
Secret.
Yampy's stream was
Never
good.
too late to start that comeback.
Yeah, absolutely. They get onto the site. It's a very calm, collected push as they make their way into A.
Yeah, give me saving the
Owl
op.
drone to get in.
and-
Lots of smoke set up. It's very
This is
patient,
nice.
you know. You could absolutely have seen Team Secret
1-9
kinda, like,
loss
rush
bonus,
things 'cause they really
but
wanna get this
again,
first
money's
round,
out
but
of
instead,
control.
it's a very
Secret are going to
measured
need to win
approach,
like 3 in a
and
row.
it's
Good
a
news for them is
super
they didn't
team.
use many ults into this.
Clean round here to the side of Team Secret.
And they're going to be very close to some of these other
We'll see
ults.
if they
so.
really try to get this operator out of the hands of Saya because they don't really have great economy at this point. And if they lose a couple of members and rifles, it's not going to be great. As Borkum died
that was
to
weird.
the
Can
spike.
Talon still make playoffs? Yeah, they
I
can.
didn't see what gun he had. Maybe
They're kind of
I
looking
don't know.
okay. There's a
Pretty
lot,
interesting stuff.
like pretty
Moving
much anyone still can, I think, apart
Okay,
from
so that
DFM.
much needed win. Of course,
But there's
they
a
did get
lot
that
of, I mean,
by
it all gets decided
managing
next
to
week.
avoid, Saya with the
Maybe,
operator.
maybe when the
Excellent job of,
Pacific games are on, I'll come on like 15 minutes earlier, and we'll just stare at the standings and work out
Secret's sort of trying to
exactly
push
what can
back.
go on.
And the timeout's called here from T1. I wasn't expecting the timeout this soon.
Yeah, they're like, we lost 1 round.
Yeah.
Unacceptable. Autumn is going to give them a piece of their mind.
You missed the NA games yesterday, but that's fine because I upload all of the
Actually,
VODs
it's
to here,
saying
so
quite a
you can
lot
watch them
about
and
the way
find out
things
for
have been
yourself.
going.
But in
It's
terms
been,
of yesterday for
Oh, I
NA,
love
it was
that
very
fat
one-sided, a
chest,
lot of it.
my friend.
I love Tarek.
If you want to watch the C9 stuff, if you're a C9 fan, it makes
have
sense.
Barfed goat.
Audience out here.
See,
The
this could be you. You
Sentinels
guys are
EG
attacked.
game
That
might
could
be
you.
worth
Yeah.
watching. I felt like they had a lot of prep, even though they said they didn't in the interview. But
Now,
who's going to say that they had a lot of
T1's
prep
been
because they
looking
don't want
great.
teams to
I
know?
am relieved to see the Team Secret was able to take this, round 5, because eventually it's like,
Yeah,
how
I
far
think
ahead can they get?
Yeah.
I think watching
before
the
things
EG
just get out
Sentinels
of
game
hand.
is worth. I thought it was kind of interesting.
And it looks like we're ready to go back. into
Definitely the
this.
best I've seen
Timeout
EG
is
look.
over here.
And then I'm
Secret with the first
still worried for Sentinels.
Saya did not drop the operator. He's
The
carrying
kind of
that
hope
with him
that I had
this
with
round.
Marv coming in
Gonna be an
has
A-side setup.
declined a little bit.
Saya
I'm
start
still not
this
even
out.
sure I like the roles.
And it's
I
not clear
thought
for now where Team Secret's gonna
Pancada
go.
would be
Mentioned they do a
more
little
on
bit of probing
controller
before they
than
commit
he
to any one
is.
location.
But yeah, I think it's worth watching.
Just gonna updraft, check
Okay.
it out, see what's
Secret,
what outside
two of them
on
come
the
by into
rubble.
next
There's
round.
nobody there. They immediately rotate
So
over
they
towards
really
C.
want to win
This
this.
is the way we
They
expected
do
this
not
map
want to get
especially
reset.
to
This is
be
actually a
played.
massive round because
Not
a
just
1-9
to
loss
kind of
bonus on
force
top of
pushes
this
in. So Team
will be one of the
Secret
most
really mixing
disastrous
it up.
attack halves we've seen for a
Yeah,
while.
They're going to get their smokes out here. They're going to push further back. Let's not forget what Ban did last time in this position.
Oh, this is cool. Oh my goodness.
Right, we've
They
got
take
the
so much map
lockdowns here
control.
on both sides, actually. Making C a pretty uncomfortable position. We're going to see the scramble as they try to get over to the differing sides.
Yeah, defensive lockdown buys a little bit of
It's
time,
going to
but didn't
take
cover the
T1
entire
a
site.
long
Either
time
way,
to
gotta wait for that to go down.
claw back this map
As,
control.
Jesse's just hanging out
That's a
here
nice
at the
start, but
door.
they
They're
still
just
have
gonna
to
take
clear
him
Waterfall.
out.
Yeah, Saya takes that out easily. The spike's ticking away. Borkham ready here. This man's going to come around the corner.
Oh my.
T1, though.
Wow.
Too smooth on these
Shots.
rotations.
Yeah,
Well, that crumbled pretty
really
fast.
great team play.
Extremely low on HP.
Paper
Shots
X
in the
team,
box.
what's up?
Good communication
What's up?
as well. T1
I'm a big
swarm the
fan as
site.
well.
Envy
Welcome.
alone, not able to get the spray.
Damn, that was a
onto
really
Saya
clean
player who
retake.
takes him out.
Interesting that
gonna
Team
be a fifth
Secret,
round
even
now for
with
T1.
this good
Yeah,
plant,
beautiful
decided
round
to
there.
not put anyone here.
T1 manages to pull
I'm
that
seeing a
off.
lot of teams do this where they feel
and
like
continue
this is
to
not
pull
enough.
further and
But honestly,
further ahead.
I'm a big believer that if you have sight
So
and
now
you
we're going
have
to round
mound, it's
7
enough.
here.
And they're kind of
once again,
talking
Team
about it
Secret,
now in terms of
they're
how much
hurting.
map control they had.
It's going to be a
You can
round
see the
that they're
pings
gonna have
coming
to
out.
be
They're
pretty
talking about it
creative
now.
if
Like,
they're
did
gonna
we
win
really
this.
need to hold on to these bits of map control? when we had this?
There we saw the
Yeah,
Rolling
not too
Thunder
sure.
as well as the lockdown on the side of Team Secret, and yet still not able to take down the site.
I think we're likely to see Dubstep try to have the lead here and get some picks with the blade.
Okay, like I said,
Uh,
worst
they try
thing
to farm out
for
guns
Team
from
Secret
there.
would be to lose that round.
Here we have
1-9
Dubstep
loss bonus
now.
goes out to them.
Knives
They try and get a
drawn.
low buyout. We got knives. We got one rifle.
Oh, a whip shot there. See Saya grimacing.
Crossfire and A is
He knows
looking
he
pretty
probably
decent.
should have had that.
Slightly
Was
quicker,
looking
and he
pretty
gets it,
decent.
but
Less
not
decent
meant
now.
to be. Ban trying to hold down the back of the site here. He's got Dubstep down already.
Already taking the jet out immediately. Borkham at half health. Oh, the lurk though from Carpe. The wall bang through the box doesn't quite get the kill.
Borkham, here he comes.
Nice handle.
Munchkin. The gunplay is unreal here for T1, and once again, like the round before, it's Envy left over. He's getting
Envy
some work
1v4
done.
gets into
This
1v2.
is actually
No
into
armor, remember,
kind
but
of dangerous territory. He gets
wow.
another. Hold on a second.
oh,
All
that's
right.
so
Just
unlucky.
not
Really
enough.
good damage from him, though.
Honestly, though, a really
Yeah, really good
round
damage.
for
They
Team
need to
Secret, all
start
things
chipping away
considered.
at
That was
this
one we
econ,
didn't
and that's
expect
going to
have
help a
results
lot.
like that. And frankly, that was insane at the very end there, getting 3
Yeah.
kills in a row.
I mean, the Bulldog 3K is not.
Yeah, I
something
see
you
all the
every day,
emotes, John.
So pretty good.
Yeah, those are
stuff.
nice
They'll
try.
have enough
I
device
saw
and
one
rifles,
thing
so you should
here,
have a
which was like the
big
plant,
head-to-head
the
round.
planter and the
Team
spam.
actually going
I think it's
full
this,
armor.
right? You see this spam here,
Not
and he's
something we saw
going too
before.
much to the
So
right.
it's just
A
another,
good thing that we used to do in
little thing
Liquid,
to
and
mention
again,
as
if
we will
you lot
watch
want to
Envy
do it
once
as well,
again.
just like common
Very nice
spam spots,
control.
you can always just grab a friend
Worried here for T1
and just
for
go on a
second.
server and just try the common spam spots and just know where to aim.
Okay.
Because
Nowadays,
sometimes
let's do
it is different to
Saya
what you
back
think it
on
is.
that operator.
So I think a lot of the time just grabbing someone and what we used to do is like you would both join the same team,
So far putting
you
on
would
a
go into
clinic
the area,
here
you would
on
see the
defense.
outline of your
Lotus
mate on the
says,
team,
"I say
and then you
that,
would
Saya
restart it,
player
he'd
is
switch to the
going
other team, and then you
get
can just start
very
spamming it just to get
over-aggressive and
used
push
to
out
it.
a B on top
Grab
of
a friend,
nano swarm
grab a
read
friend, yeah,
perfectly
kip a
by
can,
Jeremy.
and just work out where the spams
They're
are.
gonna creep
I
up
think
over
honestly
to
it's
A.
really
Not forget
impactful,
Viper's
it's really
pick could be
useful.
used right now. Minute 15. All right. Oh yeah. He's gonna just go ahead and activate this, but they're gonna push in regardless. Is this gonna
This
be an
Viper ult is
overextension?
lovely.
Well, they're gonna have to
Leaks
find
over
Ban.
to the
They're gonna
plant
go for
spot.
the
I like that.
Plant regardless. As T1, yeah, they don't find Ban. Ban's gonna take out Dubstep already. They'll be able to tap this spike and force Team
Oh, it's a
Secret
nightmare.
into the pit.
Oh, Borkum might try
It's
to
an
come over
absolute
here.
nightmare. They touch the
They're gonna be
spike and now
ready.
everyone has to run out. This is weird. Keep an eye on the Sky. Sky's gonna have a big
beautifully
jaw here.
done. Hunter's Fury's coming out. And did they burn through Hunter's Fury a little bit
Okay,
too soon?
honestly,
Looks like it was
as much as I
ultimately
liked
a,
the
win
Viper
there.
ult,
Nicely done,
it gave them
much
the
needed.
little freeway here,
Honestly,
and I
an
felt
expensive
like
round on both sides there with the ultimates.
T1 didn't
I was pretty surprised by
prioritize
Team
this
Secret's ability to
pause
just, like, play on the edge of the
enough,
smoke, wait
just so
for
they could
members
kind
of
of
T1
get
to
the
push
vision,
out. I
and
thought
they had
T1
free
would kinda
roam
just play a
of
little
just
bit more
this area
passively
here.
and wait for Team Secret to enter, but it's very smart. You know, you can just wait. If the spike gets tapped, you know where it is, even in the pit. You can spray through. And that's exactly what they do. And if anybody pops out, they go down. You've got two members looking right at where T1 have to exit.
All right, looks like it's going to be an A-site push again.
Realistically, how likely is an APAC team can win Tokyo?
They decide to wait. Fire ready. Pops
yeah,
up, doesn't
so,
find a target yet. Decides to back out.
I mean, DRX
Just
can.
around the corner.
That's
Still
pretty
no
much
sight.
it.
Yeah.
When I'm
Got
looking at all the
some
regions at the moment,
information.
and this can change.
We do have Zeta is
DRX
waiting
can
right
win.
behind the small door here.
Navi
which
or
is exactly
Fnatic
where
can win,
Dubstep
and
is
then
just waiting.
C9 Loud and NRG can win.
That tagged anyone.
Yeah, I don't think it actually.
That's like my go-to. I think I can
job.
see 6 people winning it at the
But
moment.
there's a heavy
I can't
stack
see
over
anyone
here
else
on
winning
A.
unless I
It's
see
not gonna
something
be an easy
different from
push here for
teams.
Team Secret.
Reckoning
That's
comes
where
in,
I'm at
Zeta's
the
waiting
moment.
on the opposite side of the
There's some
wall. He gets
outsiders
two.
who could get a little bit better,
Beautifully
like
done
Paper
there
X
by
Liquid,
Zeta.
who are like on the rise that I
Making
could
it
maybe
look
add to the
easy.
list, but
And no
I
real
still need to see
progress
more.
made. In fact, a pretty fractured position here. The Killjoy way far out, and they don't have a lot of time. I think they may try to come into B, but B is stacked. Zeta finally falls.
I mean, yeah,
Parfait
they
does
can
the
win though,
drop
Bacon.
there.
They're
They
good
are going to
enough.
get a B plant.
Oi, you get out.
Parfait.
Parfait so good.
If I got cake up, that's
Both the players that the
that's very
desk was highlighting actually having a big Lotus.
Parfait
no, they're
just
not going
too
to do this thing where
clutch,
they get
man.
reset again.
They're not able to get these peaks. So they're going to shut Jeremy out. Jeremy at 23
Oh, they're gonna do this.
HP, and
Oh,
that's
no.
gonna be a wrap
This
there.
is one of the most disastrous
Zaya's like, "Hey, didn't even get to
disastrous
do
starts
anything."
I've seen for a team, especially on the attack side of
He
Lotus.
has all
Pretty
the
attack
plays out,
sided
he's
this
like,
map.
"What I'm just sitting here with the
Every time they win a round,
handle that I
they're
just
losing
picked
the
up
next
off the ground.
round, so their money goes to 1-9 again.
Either way, still a good win to the side of T1. As you
Yeah,
see, Carpe's
this
up
has
on
to
top,
happen.
so is Envy. As Team Secret will call a timeout.
Okay, beautifully done. I mean, I got to say, T1, I hope this isn't going to be overall as one-sided in the series as I feel like it is.
Well, yeah,
It's just looking so dominant here.
yeah. Keep in mind, this is Team Secret's map pick, so
DRX never defeated Optic, but
And-
Paper
and map 2 is
smoked Optic.
blind,
Yeah, I mean
which
it's day dependent
T1
for sure.
picked, and you have to imagine that, yeah,
There's also a
maybe
set
Team
time where
Secret
Paper
with
X's
the back
play
of the
style
pool, they
was just gonna
practiced it a decent amount,
catch
but
everyone
with
off.
everybody banning it out, you don't get a lot of play in competitive matches on it, so they may have scrimmed it a little bit, but I would assume that T1 will have a big advantage on that map because it just doesn't get played a lot, but T1 picked it, so that kind of means that, okay, they've got some preparation for that map. They're trying to pull it out to catch Team Secret off guard.
Teams who don't
And now
qualify for
Team
playoffs, they
Secret
got to
here
get
on
ready
their
for
Lotus
last
pick.
chance qualifier.
They picked it into a team that also has a 100% win rate on this map, and it's not going well.
Let's also
So there's
not
still something
forget
to
if
play
you
for.
Vine,
They can
we
still
really
go
don't
to
know
champs
where these
during
teams
the last
at
chance
on
qualifier.
Vine.
Yeah,
It's not
true.
like the rest of the maps where, they've been able to put their reps in. Some teams, they get these map changes, they'll really try to hyper-focus on that map and try to lab out some new techniques. Others, not so much. So, a lot of questions here. Team Secret now in a very, very
Oh man,
really bad
money has
round
been a
starting
constant
off here.
issue
They're gonna
for
have to
Team
get some
Secret
really
at the
good
moment.
headshots
It's
to
very
that sheriff.
one-sided.
They're gonna have to get some really good engages in close quarters. Because right now, T1 looking very clean.
Yeah. And unfortunately for Team Secret, they're not quite the
I like this
RRQ
shock, it's pretty good.
LB4s of the world. where
Stops
you
the
pick
person
up a
from
sheriff
jump
and
peeking,
it feels like the best
and it
round
can
you
break some
have.
util.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they're still pros. They're still very good with the weapon.
Do teams that don't make playoffs also make last chance qualifier? Yeah, as far as I'm aware,
Crazy what they were able to do with
I
that.
can't remember who
So they're gonna
confirmed it.
come
I
through
think it
Mount,
was
farm
Mini,
out
but
the
I don't
orb.
want to throw him under the bus in
Well,
case
they
it
can
is
be
wrong.
picks.
But
Get over
everyone,
here ready.
last chance qualifier is
Seems like
literally
the worst
every
player to
single
have to
team that's
encounter
left.
first here on this map.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
And
if
they
you're
don't get much
10th
information out to
in
you.
the league. You still get a chance at
Buying time.
qualifying
Snake
for
bite
champs.
down. It's got some harbor help. Little omen smoke coming through here from the side of Team Secret as they try to.
How are they going to do a
rotate
17
outbound.
bracket? I have no idea. I have no idea.
Okay, a push now up through mid.
I guess it will be the person
Potentially gonna come
that
in
is
onto B.
the person that did best in terms of 4th of playoffs will
Shot
get like
through
a bye or
entrance.
something. I would
We
imagine.
do have a
I'm not
position
sure.
where they could end up. Oh, hold on. They're going to smoke this out. Okay, they're
That
gonna
means the
use that omen
Sentinels still
ulti.
have time.
Check in
If
the
you're a
back.
Sentinels believer,
Maybe
that
T4
is what
here
you're
for
believing
Markham.
for, yeah.
It's gonna stay
There
there.
is still hope
Let's wait and see
for
if
champs
T1
at least.
can read that as they're trying to just get on top of the site. They stop the spike from going down.
Dude!
And Zeta and Munchkin
Man, they look
are
really
just
drilled at the moment.
destroying them.
I know this
And
again
Borkham
is an
can't
eco,
even
but
really take advantage of that lurk here. I mean, it just doesn't matter. They're not able to get into B at all. So they burn through that ulti. T1 is just stacking up round after round win.
we got to say Fury have a chance. I still don't think Fury. As in, Fury have a chance for Tokyo. I still only think that 6 teams can win Tokyo from what I've seen at the moment. I just feel like every other team would. They could upset one of those 6 teams, maybe even 2 of them, but they would have to consistently beat like 3 of those 6 teams. I just don't think that would happen.
Attacker side is totally fine. Like, and Team Secret are just doing nothing. They're just getting outplayed right now by T1, to be totally honest.
They're getting dominated. If we don't see Team Secret start to pick up a round win in the last 2 rounds.
How about the extra slot for EU? Does the 4th place go to last chance qualifier? Yeah. So
I mean,
only
eventually
3 go
You have
in.
to assume in any half a team should be able to force a victory by banking their ultimates.
So
Yeah.
Tokyo, in terms of
and,
EMEA, is going
you
to be
know,
like a.
when you're down this low, I mean, if this gets
It's going to be a
10-2,
weird
I don't know
thing
that they can
because
come back.
Definitely
the
be
teams are
difficult.
going to
Looks like they
want.
didn't tag anyone, but that owl drone is
The
very
team's going to want to do
suspicious.
better than the other EMEA
Right,
teams.
we've got the lockdown
Okay,
here from
all goes
Jeremy.
in. There is
And
no
this
one
should
here
allow them to
really
just
for this.
crack a wide open. But
That is the
Saya
spike
just
on its
decides
own.
to stay in here
Oh
and
my
let the
god.
players trickle in, keeps getting kills.
He almost got another one.
He was going down with the ship with that one. He wasn't
Keep an eye on
getting out of that
Killjoy.
one.
Yeah, that was
The
but-
luck
but
presence
kind of
behind.
a brilliant move, to be honest here, because they don't really have the same kind of comfortable position on A that they want.
Am I ever
to
going to
have.
watch China VODs? No, I'll probably just wait until Tokyo.
See how it goes here.
see
as
how they
Team
look.
Secret get this spike planted. They're up a member.
All right, Munchkin. Actually, he's just too good with these
Uh-oh.
flicks, and there's going to be the counter lockdown.
Oh, he could have got that a little bit
And
further.
how
But it's going to force
exactly
them
does
in.
Team
Carpe
Secret wanna
doesn't
deal
need
with
to
this?
move,
We've got
really.
Carpe over here in the back.
What a
Does
nightmare
lot
to
of
be in.
damage to Dubstep.
Can they
Still in
insta-stick this?
Well, no, he's not. Van gets him. Excuse
I
me.
mean, they're going to think he is.
Munchkin, not gonna happen.
Ah, he played great.
It's up to
Jeremy
Van.
played really well here.
Oh, Van with the pre-fires there.
There's no
He's just
time,
too
right?
good.
Oh, there
His
is.
focus is like
Easily.
something. He
Okay.
just keeps getting
I
better
thought
and
this.
better
I thought
every
that honestly it
round.
was
Look at
taking a lot
this. I
faster
was
than
like,
this.
he was really good
Okay.
the last couple of weeks.
Damn.
He's even better
Man,
today.
Team
looking
Secret
super
cannot
natural
catch a
with
break.
his
This
move.
is their map as well.
But he just basically
This
knows,
is a
okay, there's
nightmare
like
for them.
3 hiding spots you've got. I'm just going to pre-fire each of them. That's exactly what they do. And another loss here.
It's a very nice approach they go for. The lockdown
How's last
is
chance bracket going to be
kind of
with
middling,
7
to be
teams? Yeah, I'm
honest.
not sure.
I thought the position could
Yeah.
have been slightly better, but it kind of gets them
I'm
access
not too
to the
sure.
site at least. And Van's kind of going on this winding.
It will be best if they put the winner of Ascension. I would love that as well. I think that would be
of
kind of cool to give them a chance in last chance qualifying. I think that's actually a really sick thing to do.
It allows Munchkin to push in and take a lot
It's
of
a shame
fire,
that it's
and
not
allows
that,
Van
but
to eventually clean it up. So very nicely handled.
The thing to note as well, whoever wins
Secret's
Tokyo
still
gets an extra
looking
slot in
for
last
a
chance
third round.
qualifier for their
Saya
region.
come around this corner
So
and
2 slots
gets
for
one
champs
right
for
away.
whoever wins.
Escapes to set up a new position. Aldron's going to come out. He gets pinged, so he's going to have to do a pretty big reset. You block him out. Envy right now, by the way, looking like the best player.
You're
on
rating
the Secret
Apex
squad
over
at
some
this
of the
moment.
Turkish
Really,
teams. But can
able to
really.
get some of these shots to connect when
It's
nobody
interesting.
else can.
Look at that! Look
I mean,
at that
they look
response.
decent.
I mean, they hear the footsteps, they hear the door immediately. Harbor Wall comes up. You got the dog coming out from
Yeah.
C.
I mean, the
Fnatic qualified
synergy
for
with
Tokyo, yeah.
abilities, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I really
I mean,
want
that
to give
not
Team Secret
they
some
haven't
credit here,
qualified, but they
like,
got into the playoffs.
I don't know. T1 are just kind of on another level right now.
Let's make that clear. They're into the playoffs. No one's set into Tokyo
See
apart
how
from
they
the
choose to get in here. I would
two
imagine
Chinese
at this
teams.
point maybe you want to rotate, but it's a hard decision.
All right, this is it. Last shot here on the attacker side to try to get another point.
Damn,
Carpe
the
backs up,
reactions from T1 right now
keeping
is
these very tight angles,
really
just
good.
continuing to thin
Look
out
like
the
they've been
numbers. Indy
pracking
already
this map
gone.
really hard.
I mean, they're charging through a reckoning onto C.
Spike's not even in hand, by the way.
Especially
Yeah, I'm not-
Carpe's reactions, like
not
they
sure what to
have
think of
set
this.
protocols for
That's
when
gonna
they
be a
lose set
10-2.
bits of map control,
Yeah.
and
My
they look
God.
very comfy
I-
losing this area
I feel
on
like we
C,
just
and a lot of
started
teams
casting
don't
this,
look
by the
comfy
way.
when they lose
Yeah.
like this
It's
little
been
L
very fast
on
the way
C.
it's gotten
Yeah.
to
They look
today,
very
as well.
comfy.
It hasn't been like long drawn out rounds. That was one of the longer rounds we've had.
That's
and
an
it was
insane
Team
half,
Secret
by the way.
waiting until the
That is an
reckoning comes out
actual
and then
insane
pushing
half to
into
get
it.
10 rounds on the defense.
Deciding not to rotate. Munchkin and Carpe kind of ate for free. Look at Munchkin, he's like, what?
The frown and the shake of the head.
Maybe.
He's like, what
We'll
the
see what
hell are
Bine's
these
gonna
guys
look like.
doing? Munchkin's like calling him out on the player cam.
Man.
You're going to Tokyo, but
I
wait,
don't
are
know
you
what to
actually
say.
free?
I do feel like the synergy that you're seeing with T1 is remarkable.
I don't
but
want
also,
anything though, I'm
this
fine.
Is like
I
really
appreciate
basic,
it.
but it's true. Like, always T1 is the first to get the kill. They always peak. They win.
What do I think about Carpe? I kind of like,
even before we
I like
got
a lot
into
of
the
this team, to be
ability
honest.
intense part of the half. They're just
They definitely
like,
have their ups
they're
and
better
downs, but
shots.
I can see
This is a game where you shoot each other,
I can
Valdez.
see fast progression from them.
Yeah, I kind of harken back to the bonus round that T1 took. You remember they kind of set up at Rubble and they like totally dominated them, and that was the first round where Team Secret were a bit stubborn, right? They're like,
Which
we
six
know they're
teams?
set up here.
DRX,
We're gonna push into them. We have
Fnatic,
their firepower.
Na'Vi,
We are going to take this fight. We're gonna win it.
C9,
And they push through and they get
Louds,
absolutely slaughtered. I think after that happened,
and
their
NRG.
mindset has just been
There's a
off.
few
They just haven't
underdogs
looked
though,
like the same
and
Team
a lot of them are
Secret.
in
This is a great
Americas, I
team.
guess,
I really
that I think
Team
can win it.
Secret
But I
has
still
it in
think that
them to
one of
challenge
these six
T1,
will win
but,
it. I'm pretty confident.
They haven't today. Not so far.
If I
Well,
see some other
good
teams
luck,
looking a little
Team
bit better in the
Secret.
next
We have
weeks or
seen
so, maybe I
comebacks like
add
this
some teams to
before,
it. But that's
but
where I'm at. I think all the other teams at the moment
T1
will
needs to
just
do
be
is just
happy
those
to
3
get
wins. Pistol round, if they can't win there, I
the
think it's
actual
over.
land itself.
I really do. I think that no way to recover. The T1 support over here.
What I'll be doing in the off season? There'll be some events, so maybe we'll be streaming, or maybe we actually go to the events itself. We're gonna have Coach Potatoes, so we're gonna do like a 5-stack with a lot of the coaches, like me, Mini, Nilzinho. Maybe Weber's qualified now. We'll get Weber to carry us. Cupid,
Good effort, at least.
Imi.
So we're here
We'll
at
get a
the
lot
half.
of us. Do
T1
some
10
either
to
Premier
2.
or a 5-stack or something like
I mean,
this.
at least Team Secret have been able to take a couple of rounds, because you look at some of these rounds and you're like, hasn't looked very possible.
But Can, I'm hearing your Premier stats. You're going 0-13. Not a chance am I recruiting you.
Go for a little bit of a push, kind of counterintuitive here.
Damn, that
Oh
flash
my
is
God.
insane.
Oh man.
Side and
Damn,
Munchkin
look at
cleaning
this.
house
Oh man,
already.
just end it.
Jeremy
End it
and
for
Morgan
Secret's
left
sake.
over.
Like, this is
I mean, it'd be an
too
easy
brutal.
plant on A and an unimaginable retake. If Team Secret can pull this off.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say? Like, they're standing on the other side of smoke. T1 pushes through. You're supposed to have the jump on them, but instead you just get flicked down and dominated 3 kills to none. Like, that's kind of just, it kind of tells the story of the way this series has been going, this map.
One enemy remaining.
All right, Van.
that is
Everybody
madness,
is just so
flawless.
on top
Mate,
of it
they
right now.
are. They've
Now
come
we've
out
got that
swinging in this
insanely
one.
difficult round
I
two
thought
here
this was
after
going to
we
be
lost
close.
that. T1's on fire.
It couldn't be any
It's
further.
funny, when we all showed up to the studio today, we all kind of looked at each other and said, well, this is going to be probably 3 games, maybe an overtime, a long evening, which is, of course, welcome. But the reality now, as this starts to unfold, is that T1 is deadly. And again, even the setups that you
Who's
saw
coaching us? That's
that Team
true.
Secret had,
Well, I suppose so. We'll get some
They're
players
in the
in.
right position.
They're just... Yeah, it's like you enter a lobby and there's one guy on the other team that you just keep dying to. And you're like, well, I just don't get to play the game then. You know, like, I don't know, like, you've
What
definitely
role
had this
will I play?
experience
Man,
with
I
solo
have no
queue where it's
idea.
like, well, that guy's just too good.
I have
He's just
literally
gonna
no
kill me
idea.
every time. Like, I guess I,
Some kind of judge only, Jet or Raze maybe, if they
Team
let me.
Secret are certainly looking for that. Like I said before, I
It's
definitely
gonna-
think they're a better team
it's
than
gonna
what
be
they're
sick.
showing so far.
I agree. I agree. Already dubstep, a little bit below half health.
Saya player had enough to go for full armor and a Vandal
Yeah.
in the second round,
That's
so
pretty wild.
I think
mean,
he had a 3K?
they're trying to crush them here.
Yeah.
Again, you know, T1.
Look how
biding their
patient
time.
they are.
They are going to come
No,
here
the
where it's
molly's
just
at his
Jeremy.
feet.
Oh man.
Come
They even
on.
read the position
Yeah,
with
they
the nano
even
swarm.
they even know.
Zeta's gonna take
Like, this
him
is
down
crazy.
for free, as Jeremy had to run, like, otherwise he dies in a nano swarm. It's gonna be a free plant. So we got Carpe waiting in the wings. Munchkin just pops
it's
out.
Just a massacre, man. Just Borkum left over here.
They're hunting him down.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
man, this is devastating.
12-2.
Okay, I hate when I have to do a number this big. 10
Yeah.
chances.
Um,
10 chances to close this out.
Team Secret, I gotta say, they haven't really showed up yet. T1 is so.
Do I know about Dasnef? Yeah, I raided him once, and then he flamed his teammate within the first 20 seconds, and I was like, damn. No, what actually happened is he overpeaked.
Yeah,
I raided him. First 20 seconds, he overpeaked with Reyna, dies. Then his teammate gets it like winnable, and then they make a mistake, and then he shouted at the teammate that made a mistake, even though he gave away the first kill. And like was just, oh man, I couldn't handle it.
Start turret. Okay.
I had to turn it
It all
off.
starts with one
I insta
tasteless.
regretted the raid. But
Gets at least
I
one.
enjoy
quite
the
enough.
thought process
Gonna
of the
activate the door now,
judge
Zeta.
only cipher.
Looking for a shot, an opportunity. They're going to come into A, and I think this is going to have to be a retake. Nobody's really guarding A right now. That was the soft spot, and a good read by T1. They're going to infiltrate this and set up for that spike plant.
Pushing through is Carpe. He's very confident, playing extremely well so far. He spots him.
I mean,
And
nice
Jeremy
round
with a
for
beautiful
Jeremy.
wall bang takes him just Zeta left.
Don't lose this though, right? Oh, he gave himself a
Zeta
chance
is
into
so
that.
scary.
Okay, 10 goes down to
Okay, so,
9. How
Team
low is this
Secret
going to
wins.
get?
Barely. They take 2 Vandals with them.
Talon,
you
they
can
looked
see
really
Zeta's going
good.
killer
Yeah,
mode
they
there.
kind of looked
Yeah.
like it was
Right
locking
at the end
again.
of that. Just try to take out as many players as possible. It's unlikely that they're going to be able to close that round out, but
Yeah. It's a great showing from Jeremy, by the way. Like, he gets his first kill, he's in great position, picks up a 3-4K, and then Envy steals the ace, but they don't care about that. They just want to win the round.
right.
And yeah, just a very good read from the side of Team Secret. They're able to set up on C and eventually get the defense on.
Okay, Marshall shots in there. Doesn't quite connect to the target. Dubstep in a very close position just outside of Mount.
Favorite team to watch at the moment is
Might
still
have
got to
waited
be
for these smokes
K-Core.
to dissipate.
Still got to be K-Core, I think, for
A
the
little
favorite
bit of
team.
pushing here.
Just the story was
Sai's
too
gonna
good.
come all the way down.
The story was way
They
too
might
good.
not be ready for this angle.
I can't,
Waiting
it
for him.
was too much fun to watch.
He's on
It
the
really
orb,
was.
so he's
Oh,
gonna get out there,
that's
but
really nice.
Cloudburst comes down, still Dubstep
That's really nice.
and
Nice round
Borkum
from them.
are able to win that fight.
Yeah, they started. And Jesse delivering as well. Hey, man, it's happening. Team Secret's starting to actually recover.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
I feel like I'm gonna enjoy
Into
watching
the shot.
Heretics as well now that Weber's playing.
Right, just Munchkin left here. No hope here. That round 13 win. So they with a double peak there. They clean that
I
up.
enjoy those kind of when teams
And
hit
let's see if
rock
there's gonna
bottom
be
and
a
then
pause
bounce
or
back. I
anything
like that.
They're
That's
gonna-
nice.
they're gonna let
It's fun. It's fun to watch them
run
hit
with it.
rock bottom. I'm not gonna lie.
Remember that even
It's
though we're seeing these
entertaining,
victories
and
from
then to watch
Secret,
the
they're
rise
starting to
again,
play
it's
that game
pretty
catch-up.
good.
It's really about forcing these round wins with your ultimates now. You just need to bank up in one
It's
big
Tony.
round and
Thank
kind
you
of
so much,
push
Tony.
through.
Appreciate it.
When you have
3 months in the
score
Slug Club.
disparity that's
Thank
as
you,
great
thank
as the
you.
one we have now. It's about just having that one final play.
Yeah. I do like that.
C9
Team
C9 is one of the
maybe
better teams to
after
actually watch
the
though. If I'm
halftime,
like
they
on
took
a
some time
fundamental
and
point of view as well.
Looks like they've woken up now.
They
You
look
know,
great.
A couple of good rounds under their belts. I'm glad that we have a map that is actually big competitive now. T1 still trying to figure out these rifle attacking rounds.
All right, Saya going to try to push through now. Not going to find anything just yet. It looks like they are itching to try to come into C.
Weber doesn't he warm up? Yeah, I mean he has
And
the reason that he
once
stopped
more,
playing
C is
was like
just gonna
wrist
be covered here
issues,
with Jeremy.
so it
The
doesn't
Killjoy
surprise
setup.
me.
They cracked it open once before. Can they do it again?
He was one of those players that would have carried on going if it wasn't for
They
injuries,
get that
and would be
aggressive
probably playing in
reckoning down, and that's
VCT,
gonna
maybe
give them
at least tier
position
2
on
at
site.
the
This is just
minimum.
going to have to be a retake from the side
this
of
is so
Team
weird.
Secret.
They get the plant. And it's going to be Team Secret trying to
They
edge
have
back
a
in.
really good setup. How on earth
It's
does
now or
Secret
never.
retake
They've got
this?
to make this work.
Seekers available.
I've got your trail.
Right, the blind comes through. Shots fired, but they don't quite connect.
Yeah.
See, this
Trying
is
to
what
buy
I was
time with the
talking about
swarm
with
of
feeling
Team
confident
Secret
with
comes
just this
through.
map
The
control.
shots are good for Carpe and Zeta, though.
T1 are on my page with
Bit
it.
of a
They feel
trade
comfortable.
here.
Can
Still a
they?
3 versus
Can they
3.
win this though?
Spike ticks away.
Yeah.
Munchkin with 2 HP.
One
He gets Borkum.
One enemy remaining.
I don't think there's enough time.
Just Jesse Vash remaining.
Yeah, like
Nope.
this is what I
He
felt
gets
was
him,
weird about Team
But this
Secret.
spike is going off. That's going to
Like
be
obviously
it.
nicely done from
13
T1,
to 4.
but I swear when you
Our
have
final score
this
here
bit
for
of map
map
control, you get a
1.
plant and you have mound
T1
control.
domination.
I just don't think you need any more. I think it's just too
They
strong.
just got on the
And maybe
horse
that was some
right
kind of proof from
round
it,
one. They win
but-
the pistol. They win the bonus.
Because that round where they
They
had like
win
all the map
fourth,
control and they
dropped
just tried to
one,
get even
and then
more.
all of a sudden,
I just don't think they
again,
need to do that.
streak on up. It was insane stuff.